Family comes first, my brother-in-law said, right before trying to take over my business. Don't be selfish, they all scolded. I didn't argue. I just walked away. But a week later, my phone wouldn't stop ringing with panicked messages. I keep thinking about the way Liam said those words at dinner, the smug way he sipped his beer and looked at me. It was our usual family gathering, and everything had felt normal until he said that. The way he looked over his glass with that slight smirk, I should have known something was off. I built my business from scratch over 8 years. Started in my garage, long hours, missed holidays, skipped vacations, but it paid off. We had a downtown office now, 20 employees, loyal clients. I was proud, but I never showed off. It was our family rule, keep business talk light. But Liam wouldn't let it go. How many clients you got now? They're long-term, right? He asked, like it was just small talk. But there was something in his tone, in his eyes. Savannah caught it too. She gave me a quiet squeeze under the table, our private signal. After 12 years of marriage, she knew her brother's patterns. I tried to steer the conversation away. Just enough to pay the bills, I shrugged, scooping some potatoes. How's that startup of yours? His smile tightened. It's a rough market, but that's why family matters, right? We help each other through it. I nodded, but I felt a knot in my gut. Later, on the drive home, Savannah was quiet. Finally, she said, "He's in trouble, really bad. Mom told me his company's falling apart." I kept my eyes on the road. Yeah, I figured. His questions were way too calculated. She hesitated. If he asks you for help, would you consider it? There it was. The ask hadn't come yet, but I knew it was coming. I thought about our team, our clients, everything we'd built from nothing. I'll help how I can, I said. He's still family, she murmured. A week later, Liam showed up at my office without calling first. Nicholas, my right-hand man, messaged me. Your brother-in-law's here, looks serious. Before I could even react, Liam strolled in, grinning like he owned the place. Miles, just in the area, figured I'd stop by. This place is amazing. Man. He walked around touching things, picking up awards, looking like he was already part of it. You've got a good thing here, he said. But picture this. Your steady base, my connections. I've got investors ready to scale this thing. Triple your clients in 6 months. He laid papers across my desk, charts, projections, grand ideas. We just need to restructure a bit, make room to grow. I looked at the numbers. On paper, it looked like a dream, but my gut told me otherwise. I appreciate it, I said carefully, but we're happy with how things are. Growing steadily, keeping it sustainable. His expression shifted, just a flash. Don't be short-sighted, Miles. This is gold. Savannah agrees. Family should help each other. That one hit. You talked to Savannah? Of course, he said. She gets it. She knows family should come first. Don't be selfish. I stood up. We'll discuss this another time, with Savannah here. He didn't fight, just smiled and dropped a final blow. I already ran it by Mom and Dad. They love the idea. Don't make this harder than it has to be, Miles. Nobody likes a guy who puts money over family. That night, my phone wouldn't stop buzzing. Savannah's parents, her aunts, her cousin Nora, all messaging me about how great it would be to see the boys working together, how family businesses are the heart of the community. When I walked in the door, Savannah was waiting. Why didn't you tell me Liam talked to you? I asked. It just happened, she said, avoiding my eyes. But apparently the rest of your family knew before me. He's excited about this, she added. Mom says his investors are gone. He really needs this. I sank into the chair. Savannah, something's wrong. I looked into his company. There are rumors, failed ventures, lawsuits, angry investors. He's covering things up. He's changed, she said quietly. He's learned from it. This could be his shot to prove he's not a screw-up. By using my company, my team? With family, she corrected. Just think about it. That night, my phone buzzed again. Nicholas texted me, "Hey, weird question. Did you tell Liam to reach out to our clients? He just called me for the client list. Said you approved it." My stomach dropped. From the bedroom, I heard Savannah talking on the phone, probably to Liam. Her voice was low and serious. This wasn't about family anymore. This was something else. And it was just getting started. I stayed calm, even though everyone in this office was watching. "Liam, we need to talk, privately, in my office." His friendly grin dropped just a bit. "Look, I'm trying to make this easier for everyone. Change is hard. But when the team sees us working together—" "There is no us," I interrupted. "This is my company. I haven't agreed to anything." He leaned back in the chair, something sharp flashing in his eyes. "Funny thing, had lunch with Zane yesterday." My stomach sank. Zane was our biggest client. "He really liked my ideas for modernizing the business," Liam went on, "especially when I mentioned the investors I've got lined up." He smiled, slow and smug. "One of them's an old golf buddy of my dad's. Did you know that?" It wasn't subtle. I tightened my grip on the desk. "Get out!" "Don't rush this," he said, standing. "Family dinner's at Mom and Dad's tonight. We'll go over everything there. Bring Savannah. She's been great at seeing the bigger picture." The rest of the day was chaos. I heard murmurs everywhere. Talk of restructuring, new investors, leadership changes. By noon, 3 employees came straight to me asking if they were getting laid off. I tried calling Savannah, but she didn't answer. A few hours later, she finally texted, "Please come to dinner. Everyone wants to figure this out." But it wasn't a conversation, it was an ambush. Her parents were there, of course, but so were aunts, uncles, cousins, even Nora, who normally stayed out of drama. And they all had something to say. "Miles, sweetie," my mother-in-law began. "We're all here because we care. Liam's shown us the numbers. This could help everyone." "He's got some serious backing," her dad added, "but they need to move quickly." I looked at Savannah. She still wouldn't meet my eyes. "Has anyone here even met these investors?" I asked. "Seen any proof?" "Are you calling Liam a liar?" her aunt snapped. "I'm asking basic questions." The kind I'd ask anyone wanting to change my company. "It's not a takeover," Liam said with a forced laugh. "It's a partnership. But hey, some of your clients have been asking about long-term plans. They want to know what's next." "Liam, are you threatening him?" Nora said suddenly. "Of course not," he said coolly. "Just pointing out that clients like companies with vision and structure. Miles has a great chance here, and he's letting fear get in the way." The whole room started talking over each other, accusing me of being selfish, reminding me that family sticks together. Only Nora stayed quiet, watching Liam closely. Then Savannah stood up. "Miles, just sign the preliminary agreement. Show you're willing to work together. We'll handle the rest later." I stared at her. "You want me to just sign over my company, based on hype and pressure?" "I want you to support my brother," she shouted. "Why is that so hard for you?" Everything went silent. I stood up. "I'm going home. Savannah, you can come with me now or what?" Liam cut in. "You'll make her choose? Between you and her family?" I looked around that table, people who claimed to care about me, but were perfectly okay with watching everything I built fall apart. All because family comes first. I walked out. On the drive home, my phone lit up. First from Nicholas. "We need to talk. It's about Liam and Zane. It's serious." Then Nora. "Don't sign anything. Give me one day. I'm checking something about Liam's past." And finally, Savannah. "I'm staying at my parents' tonight. I can't believe you walked out." Like that? I pulled into the driveway, heart pounding. I had to protect my business. But first, I needed to know exactly what I was up against. This wasn't about helping anymore. This was betrayal. The messages kept coming. Savannah's parents, her aunts, even Liam himself, all saying the same thing. Family comes first. Don't be difficult. Think of Savannah. I turned off my phone. What's our next move? Nicholas asked. First, we gather everything, I said. Emails, promises, threats, document it all. Then we talk to Zane, show him what's really going on. The diner door opened again. Savannah walked in, looking unsure. She came over slowly, staring at the papers scattered across our table. Is it true? She asked softly. All of it. Sit down, Nora said gently. You need to see this. For the next hour, we showed her everything. Failed companies, angry investors, bounced paychecks, every lie, every scheme. She didn't speak. She just read, hands shaking slightly. Finally, she looked at me. I'm so sorry, I should have. Don't, I said quietly. What do you want to do now? Before she could answer, my office line rang. Nicholas answered. His face went pale. They're in the office. Liam and your father-in-law. They're telling everyone they're taking over management. They're trying to get into the servers. I stood up. Call building security. Lock everything down. Now. Miles, Savannah said, grabbing my arm. Let me come. I need to face him too. The drive to the office was tense. More calls. Employees. Panicked. Clients asking what was going on. But this time, we had the truth. You know what this means, I told Savannah. Walking away from all of them. She squeezed my hand. No. It means stopping them. Family comes first? Fine. But real family doesn't ruin each other for profit. We pulled into the parking lot. Through the glass lobby doors, I saw Liam arguing with security. My father-in-law was on the phone, no doubt rallying more family pressure. Ready? I asked Savannah. She nodded. They wanted a family meeting? Let's give them one they'll never forget. We walked in together. Nora and Nicholas followed, carrying everything, every document, every lie. It was time to show them what family first really looked like. I never wanted revenge. I just wanted to protect what I'd built. But Liam made sure this wouldn't end quietly. When we arrived that morning, security had already cleared the floor. Liam and my father-in-law were in the lobby, both red-faced and furious. The moment they saw Savannah with me, it exploded. You turned my own sister against me? Liam shouted. Savannah stepped forward. No, you did that yourself. Show them, she said. I handed over the files to security, then called the non-emergency police line. I reported a trespassing attempt and possible corporate espionage. Liam's expression shifted. The charm dropped. You're making a huge mistake, my father-in-law said. This family will never forgive you. Funny thing about forgiveness, I said, opening my laptop. Zane's on a call, and he'd like to talk about the promises you made, Liam. Zane's face popped up on screen, along with 3 other clients. All of them had received Liam's pitches. All had recorded the conversations, and all of them had caught the part where Liam planned to strip the company for parts. The investors you claimed were backing you, I added. They're watching too, and they're wondering where their money went. That's when Liam tried to run. Security blocked him. My father-in-law started yelling again about family loyalty. Nora stepped forward and played the recording. The one where Liam bragged about how easy it was to take over family businesses. The police showed up just as Liam's phone started buzzing. His creditors had caught wind of his latest stunt. His company's accounts were frozen within hours. But I wasn't finished. Nicholas, I said, send the emails. We'd prepared everything. Documents, recordings, timelines. It all went out. To every employee Liam had underpaid, every investor he'd lied to, every family he'd manipulated over the years. By that afternoon, his world started crumbling. 3 former partners filed lawsuits, 2 investors pressed charges, his remaining clients bailed, his office shut down, the family group chat exploded, Savannah's phone wouldn't stop. The same people who pressured me days ago were now scrambling, especially when they learned Liam had borrowed money from half of them. Money they'd never see again. "Family comes first," I told my father-in-law as security walked him out. "That's why I'm protecting my family, my team, my clients, my wife, from someone who would have ruined them." The next week was chaos. Liam's web of lies finally collapsed. Lawsuits multiplied. Former employees spoke out. His reputation didn't fall because of me. It fell because he built it on sand. Savannah's parents tried to backpedal, claimed they didn't know what he was doing. But their signatures were on the deals. They'd helped him pressure other families too. Word spread. Their social status shattered. Then came the desperate calls. Liam begging for help. Family members realizing the truth. His promises were, "Just smoke." Associates distancing themselves. I didn't answer. Neither did Savannah. But we did answer Nora. She'd gotten threats. Liam blamed her for everything. I hired her security, gave her a job in my company. Real family looks out for its own. A month later, I sat in my office, reading the latest headline. Liam's assets frozen, charges pending, his wife filing for divorce, his partner flipping on him. Savannah walked in with coffee. "Mom called. They want to apologize in person." "Up to you," I said. "Your choice." She sat down slowly. "You know what I want? Peace, distance, time to appreciate the family we choose, not the one that tried to destroy us." My phone buzzed. Nicholas with an update. Our client list had grown. Companies respected what we stood for. That same night, Liam sent one final message. "You've ruined me. I hope you're happy." I didn't reply. I forwarded it to his lawyer and blocked the number. Sometimes family comes first. But first, you have to decide what family really means. Looking back now, I know. This was never just about business. It was about control, power, and the lies we tell ourselves about loyalty. Liam didn't lose because I fought back. He lost because the truth finally caught up to him. And the people who stood with us, the ones who chose honesty over manipulation, they're our real family now. The others? They made their choice. They can live with it.